Just so
Like,
I understand the question correct, like sliding into the DMs kind of thing,
oh
or
yeah, just social media in general, you know what I'm saying, plays a big role in people having issues with relationships nowadays.
So pretty much what you're saying, Sania, like what are your do's and don'ts when it comes to social media? Is that
Yeah, I
what
was
you're,
just saying, what are your guys' thoughts on it? You know what I'm saying? Is people really struggling with relationships because of social media, or no? You know,
or are there
because you're
other
talking to multiple people at one time. You know what I'm saying? They have easier access to talk to more people on social media than, you know what I'm saying, getting to know somebody. You know, for a long term. That's really what I'm just trying to say. Ask: is it an issue? Is social media an issue for people to find love or to be in relationships today?
I'll go first.
yeah.
I think it's kind of like I mean, I'm like, again, I'm a marketing manager. Social media is kind of like my life.
Mm-hmm.
I also like have a TikTok that is dedicated around Pacifica men and like thirst traps of Pacifica. If you guys know what the papaya video is, that was me. But yeah, so I mean, like, I think communication there is key, because like if I date somebody, I'm just gonna have to like let him know, like, hey, like, I have an entire TikTok based on thirst traps of like Pacifica men, but you're my one and only. And also, like, my social media is very much me and my life. Like, my Instagram is me and my life. My blog is about my culture. So I think it's very much about just a partnership. To me, it would be more of a partnership in like social media and presenting who we are. Because like social media is all about presentation, you know. I guess if he is more private, then I will respect that. But I also need him to understand that, like, I am a marketing manager. I do have a presence on social media, and so I will have to keep up with that. And if he wants to be a part of it, fantastic. If he doesn't, then I will just let him know what I'm doing. So I think a lot of it's just communication.
I like that. I like the partnership idea in the sense of, I feel like social media is a great way for us to connect with people. Obviously, look at us here. Like, we never met each other, but obviously we're connecting, we're meeting individuals. I wouldn't compare it as a dating app, because, you know, if you want to slide in people's DM, then the other person has that choice, compared to a dating app where you see where it's mutual or whatever they want to do on that. But I do think it's a great dating pool, to meet more potentials from around the world, whether in Australia or New Zealand, to connect with people from different communities, and also be able to learn and unlearn things and see what you like and don't like. So I think social media is great if for different, people, it's different. For me personally, I'm a private person. I don't even have like IG anymore. So I think everyone's different, but it's a great way to meet more men and women, or, different individuals, to get married, hopefully.
Hey, since we talk about social media, I do want to ask you guys: is it important for you guys to be with a guy that shows you on their social media?
That's a good question.
If he doesn't today, he doesn't show you. He doesn't post any pictures of you on his social media. Could you be with that guy? If he doesn't like to post none of your pictures. He just likes to be himself. He doesn't like to post you. He doesn't post you at all.
At all?
At all.
Yeah, there's a problem.
Yeah.
Because like, if he's gonna get girls sliding into his DMs, they best better believe that he's taken.
What if he's private?
Like,
what if he's just a private person and he doesn't like to post his personal life?
Oh, then yeah. Like, if he's not posting at all, then he's already has that like consistency of not being there.
Right.
Like, if he just has like pictures of his dogs or landscapes, then it's already like known to the freaking world that like this man doesn't post about his life, which is fine. That's totally okay. You're a private person. But if he's like one of those like Instagram boys who's like been posting about themselves and their single life the entire time, and now we're together and he doesn't post about that, and he has women like thirsting over whatever picture or reel he's been posting, yeah, we're gonna have a problem. Because like, he's gonna need to tell them, like, and he's gonna need to tell them that he's taken, and they can thirst over him all they want. That's fine, as long as they know that he's coming home to me and he's not going to be sliding into their DMs.
Yeah, I mean, what if a guy says like he doesn't want to post his relationship, like his personal relationship? Yeah, he posts everything else except he doesn't want to post you because he wants to keep that private.
I'm petty. I ain't posting you either. So it goes both ways. So if you don't want to show me off, I'm not going to show you off either. But if we want to keep it private, because I am a private person,
Yeah.
you know, and I don't want like my family or like friends to know what's all going on in that area of my life. And so I'm ready for that, then yeah. But I am that person. If you don't want to post me, honey, then by all means, you're not getting posted either. But I'll have you on my photo album on the side of my desk or something, you know. So I feel like social media has like this idea like everything's perfect, or like, oh my gosh, like sometimes there's certain stuff that has to remain private, or there's certain things because maybe you're just talking and you're dating, you're over here posting stuff, and next minute you got to take out that status and be like, okay, yeah. So that's just my idea personally. So I would just keep the same energy. Consistency is definitely a key for me, and like backing it up
Okay.
both ways.
Okay. All right. What about you, Sunny? Like, do you does your girl have to show you? Have to post it by? Does she have to, or if you meet a girl that doesn't post you, how do you feel about that?
I don't know, man. I think it'd be cool, but you know, like,
Yeah.
same thing, you know, it is what it is. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, let them know, you know. But no, I don't know. I think that does kind of play a role though in a lot of men's insecurity too, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If they're not being shown off, like the whole respect thing, you know.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, that's just my opinion.
Is the shoes picture like good enough? Or like a half face, like, oh, first day kind of thing? Does that like cut it? Or,
Like I said, like I don't know, like I know for sure in the past, you know what I'm saying? Like, but now it doesn't faze me, you know, because the communication thing is key, you know. So that's just, you know, speaking on past experience, you know. But everybody changes, you know. So I'm not saying that they're gonna feel insecure anymore, you know, as they grow, you know what I'm saying, as they gain those experiences, you know, they learn from it, you know what I'm saying, just as anybody when they go through experience stuff, like so.
What's everybody's like turnoffs on social media, like things that turn you off if they do these certain things on social media? I'm just interested to hear. What about you, Aynsley?
Yeah, me
What
too.
a turn off for you for how a guy acts on social media?
I think I would say like there's a certain line between like promoting oneself or like building oneself up and just egotistical. So like a guy who just like consistently posts stuff just to be like a thirst trap, but that's all they do. Like I think to me it's just like, yeah, like, but I mean I enjoy a superb thirst trap. Like I'm not saying that I don't. Like I want a thirst trap. Like I enjoy being trapped. What I don't enjoy is if it's always all the time. Like that's all you do. Like you have no substance to you. Like I want substance in a good social media post. I think that's probably a turn off in social media. Is and also like when you're not being authentic. You can tell like people. You can tell the difference between people who are authentic online and those who are just posting for clout. And so I think those are like probably like the things that turn me off.
Okay. What about you, Moliane? What's your turn-offs on social media?
It's kind of hard because social media, you only see like the best selfies, best videos and stuff. But definitely a turn off for me would be someone that's always like talking about themselves, or in a sense of like, oh yeah, like I'm here on vacation. Like it's cool to vlog and stuff, but if you're doing that like every week, like you're kind of, yeah, you're just so full of yourself. So that's just a no for me.
Okay. What about you, Sunny? Oh,
Man, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just like I know what I'm attracted to, and I know what doesn't really, I don't know. That's honestly what it is. It's just I always look at the things that I'm attracted to and just be blind by the things that, don't catch my eyes. But
Okay.
I,
What about liking other girls or guys' pictures? Is that something that you guys pay attention to? If the guy or the girl you're with is liking a random the guy's liking a lot of other girls' pictures, is that something you guys look for or pay attention to, or vice versa? Do you pay attention if your girl suddenly is liking other guys' pictures? Is that something you guys pay attention to in social media?
that's like low key stalking, dog. But
That's social media though.
you know, I mean, if she's liking the other dudes, that's where you communicate and be like, yo, why you liking this dude's stuff? I guess it does the whole respect thing. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? It kind of goes into that as well. It's like, all right, like why are you liking this dude's pic? The communication part. And then she tried to play it off like, oh, I can't like the dudes. I think that's any relationship though nowadays with social media.
Mhm.
What I'm saying, men or women, because if a man did it, a woman's gonna do the same thing, start tripping. I've been in a lot of situations like that in the past. It's like, hey, I can't like her picture, she start tripping, you know. But and I think it's the same vice versa, so
Okay. All right. How about you, Moliane? Does it matter who they like, or do you pay attention to that?
I feel like context is important in a sense of like if he's showing me or like we're in the room or stuff like that. But like when you're doing it secretly, I'm like, dude, what the hell? But if you're like, hey, look at this, like, I don't know, I'm all about like admiring people and like God's creation, but knowing that we're committed and like, hey, look at this person, or like, we're in the room and you're not being like funky or like your action is not matching up,
Yeah.
and it wouldn't be a problem for me at all.
Okay. And what were you? Easy for you? Does it matter for you? Who they like? If they're liking other girls' pictures.
I think it would just depend on who it is.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I'm not gonna stalk who he's liking like that. I'm too busy. Like if you gonna be with me, be with me. If you're not, then go fly your wings. Like it's all good. Like I can deal with my own. I've been on my own for a while now. So like, if you don't want to be with me and you want to less than other girls, go do your thing, dude. Because apparently you don't want to be with me. So that's all. That's all right. But yeah, if you want to be with me, then wholeheartedly be there. And if you like other girls' photos, like maybe have a reason. So yeah. That's, I mean, it is what it is. Like, I don't know. I just think like social media is so convoluted. Like, there's just different reasons why people might like other people's photos, and if he's liking because he's lusting over them, then yeah, we're gonna have an issue. But if you're just liking them just because it's like a cool photo, then whatever. But yeah, I haven't been in that situation yet, so we'll see.